Hey ho folks, what's up? This is Macro and today we're playing Horizon Forbidden West again. As you might hear from the background noise, we're still in the middle of our attack on the Zenith base, dealing with several specters and
now to the
whatnot.
left.
So, let's proceed doing exactly that, shall we? Interesting. Okay. Regala
You can
doesn't,
get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
doesn't
The
look
hangar's
also
in
good.
bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Okay, let me just... Give me a second. I'm with you in a minute.
Another one?
Another one? Oh yeah.
Acid could work against that machine.
By the blood of the Ten!
I grab it if you need it. Here we go. Now we're talking.
Regala. Fighting with us here.
You need more.
You need more? Yeah, that's what I
Give
need.
me your best.
I've got an angle.
As do I.
Alright. Regala, come on.
This is the way up.
Okay.
Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space stuff.
Climb up here. And that's the hangar.
Come on, let's go!
This way, demon! Ah!
So this is where she's gonna fall, I guess. Don't think she
This is the
can
death I was promised.
kill 5 specters.
Go!
Yeah, rip
May
Regala, I
return
guess.
peacefully to the cycle.
Please. She cared nothing for peace.
At least she died on her own terms, not as your puppet.
Oblivion draws no such distinctions.
That's cold. Are you sure you're not a Zenith?
Aloy, it's been intense, but Catalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
I'm wondering, does the whole thing here repeat after some time, or do they, you know, dynamically fight each other in some way? So the question is it, you know, are they actually doing something, or is it just like a cutscene? Anyway, it looks cool, I gotta say. Interesting design for whatever this is. Some liquid tanks or something. Valuables. They're very important right now. Okay. Oh, more Zenith. Alright.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Silence! Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up.
Ugh.
Stay still.
This is pointless! You can't hurt us. Face it, you're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing? Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
I guess you are. So, what now? Are you gonna run or what? Maybe that's not the best place to be without your shields, right? You see them flying.
We can't let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I fail to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Let's go.
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
Okay. Let's go.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, we're... Run! Die, my saint felt!
Okay, get out of some trouble.
Apologies for that. We're okay.
Okay.
As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network.
Just do the best you can.
Zenith repository. Anything special? No. And what's that? Nothing. I guess.
Okay, an elevator. Promising.
All right. Oh. Hello. Sweet revenge for me, I guess. Now in a more even fight.
We got some unfinished business, little girl.
That's right. Excuse me.
I don't need a shield to take you out.
Oh, you think
Trust me,
Let's
you're
see.
gonna wish you had one. Felt that, didn't ya?
Aloy, are you there?
Are you gonna
I'm
fight
on my way to
back,
help.
or
Just
am I
need to
just
find my way in there.
headshotting you to death? Okay. Whatever that was, but
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
oh, so it's getting her revenge. I see.
Now we're having fun, right?
Huh.
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're all right.
All right. Let's go ahead. I feel like that fight was kind of bugged out or something, right?
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its
problem.
access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have him.
Erend? Is everyone all right down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis.
All right.
Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay.
All right. These are gonna go down now, aren't they?
I'm almost there. This is it.
All right.
The line.
Let's see. Excuse me, guys.
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files. Anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. Systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth.
Oh, all right. So we're actually dealing with aliens now, or what?
Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are... astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
Mm-hmm. Tilda? Why?
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia. So you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better.
Spectre Prime.
Spectre Prime. To me.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
Okay.
I've heard that before.
I can endure. You cannot.
I better scan that thing first.
Let's see. Spectre Prime, huh? We're doing a lot of damage already.
Take her down!
Okay. Well, that was a try.
Oh, that thing's fast.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
But do you really think that this is gonna defeat me after all you have seen me doing?
I can target its gold plating. Ha! Those gold plates are vulnerable.
Execute attack pattern Sigma!
Okay, let's switch.
Armor's off!
Okay.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
You're not corroded yet? Now you are.
Elemental ammo's making a dent in those gold plates.
This world is finished! We must leave together!
There we go. That's Spectre Prime. And Tilda, for that matter.
It's over. Why couldn't you just let me choose?
What do we have here? It's a burning chance, okay. So, is Tilda done now? Let's see.
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith's shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge,
Really?
one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the Ten.
Goodbye, Silence.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
You're staying.
What now?
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem.
Oh, frames are dropping again? Huh. Now what?
The courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Okay. That's it then, I guess. Main game completed. So, we don't care about Nemesis? We're gonna do that in Horizon 3 then? Or or what? Interesting. Okay. Then I guess let's just enjoy the rolling credits here. I mean, at least, you know, this means there's a kind of probability for a third installment in the series. So that's something, I guess. It's chain scrape, isn't it? Yeah. So far, my thoughts. It's always hard, you know, to judge a second game when the first game did something, let's say, something new. Was it really new? I don't know. At least for me, the first game impressed me big time, right? The kind of balance between a well-told and well-crafted story, right? That does something. I mean, the idea of an post-apocalyptic world are not new. The idea is not new. The idea of machines taking over the world and killing almost all of humanity is not new, right? No, that's Jane's Grave. Actually, oh, let's listen to the song. Was Jane's Grave. Okay. I guess that's all for the song, more or less, right? Yeah, what I wanted to say is, for Zero Dawn, I always had the feeling like, you know, playing. Oh, the song sounds like it's coming back once more. Wait a second. Don't want to spoil it, right? Huh. Yeah, to me, Zero Dawn always felt like, you know, playing a movie, basically, with an interesting story, but playing it was still, you know, it's not that it's not your usually story-driven game where you don't have so much action or in-depth mechanics around all of that. But instead, it's the balance between, you know, the story told and the in-game mechanic that you have is pretty good, in my opinion. The RPG elements are good. And no doubt there are a lot of games which go much deeper when it comes to RPG elements. Yeah, that's obviously the case. But still, for that kind of game, that is, yeah, it's simply a good balance, I think. Also, the fights are fun, not too hard, right? Music is great. Music and sound in general is great, I think. The voice acting, at least the English one, is pretty good. I mean, also the German one, I can say that only for Zero Dawn, obviously, but also the German voice acting itself was good, I would say. But they didn't work on the lip sync for it, right? Or they didn't, you know, adjust the German translation to the already existing lip animations. I don't know, but that's something that you know, jumped into my face right away when I heard and saw them talking in Zero Dawn. But nevertheless, the English one is, I would say, perfect. It's it always fits what they are saying, right? And it adds to the immersion. Yeah. And also the whole presentation. I don't know how many times both of the games gave me shivers because, you know, they it's not only the story itself and as the characters act and you know, things they say to each other and stuff like that, but it's also, you know, the music comes into play and adds to it. The whole art style, let's say, of the whole landscape, of the whole world they are building here adds to that, right? The background stories, you know, if you consider the different tribes they developed here, like Oseram, like Nora, and then even the new ones now, right? Like Tinak and these kind of people, they have, you know, different views on the world, different goals that they want to achieve, stuff like that. And this creates an interesting interaction between different characters, right? And what they also do is they don't care, or no, they don't care is the wrong word. They kill off a character if it's necessary, right? I mean, in Zero Dawn, they killed off Rust pretty much at the beginning, but, you know, at a point in the story where it was only necessary, and it was good. It added to the story. It, you know, it underlined Aloy's intentions, what she wanted to do anyway, and what changed about that, right? I feel like it's not quite the same for Val here, even though I guess Val's death is supposed to affect Zoe more than Aloy, I guess. But even that, I mean, well, they kind of tied that together with Zoe's baby, right? And Val's baby, obviously. I mean, maybe that's something they can kind of, you know, extend in the third game, then if there will be any third game. Don't know. I didn't do any research about that. Haven't done that so far. So, but at least nothing in regarding a third game jumped into my face or something like that. So, yeah. So, going back to my thoughts on Forbidden West, as I was saying, it's hard to judge that because the first one was so, overwhelmingly good, and there's surely a lot of things that the second game does similarly to the first one, and where you would say, oh yeah, that's okay, right? Instead of, oh wow, because obviously you already saw that. And so what I think is you should look at the differences or like the extensions. What did they take from the first game and made it bigger, better, right? Something like that. And I feel like they took a few things. They extended on the equipment upgrade system. In Zero Dawn you only had weaves and coils to change anything about your equipment. And now you have the whole upgrade system that you need specific resources, which are in part very hard to come by or very tedious, let's say, to come by, but which change the stats of your equipment significantly, right? Even to the point that you can put more coils into it and change it even more, right? So that's a pretty good thing, I think. The whole thing about the melee system. In Zero Dawn you only had, I don't know, a combo of 3 light hits or something like that, and your heavy hits. And that's basically it, as far as I can remember. But Hideo Kojima? What? Guerrilla babies, yeah. And probably also a few people died. But more babies. Still, let's wait for these credits to... Oh, even more babies? Okay. Usually after that comes In Memory Of. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, the melee system. And now we have this whole thing of several combos and stuff like that do several things. Not only damage and this kind of stuff. So I think they did a pretty good job overall. I mean, the story, I don't know. I think I would say I like the story better in Zero Dawn. But it's hard to say.
My hands are full of flowers. My ears are full of songs. My heart is sad and numb. I'd rather just be wrong. I listen when you talk. Your words all make sense. But underneath it all, I hear where we are going with this.
Ashley Birch, by the way. Aloy's voice.
I am raindrops in the flood. I am emptiness. I am home. I am lonely in a crowd.
interesting take on that song.
Dreams I never left. I had courage like the beast. My eyes, they never fled. My arms would always reach. You harden with your words. Maybe fear is armor too. My voice is not that strong. When hurricanes come running from you, I am raindrops in the flood. I am emptiness. I am home. I am lonely in a crowd. But when you hear me, you'll be near me. Stay with me in the flood. The little child inside is jealous of your strength, the way you hold your head when everything's aflame. Your back as straight as you walk away, straighter than an oak in a storm. Only I remain. Should I have been reshaped in your image? Is that what you want? I am raindrops in the flood. I am emptiness. I am home. I am lonely in a crowd. But when you hear me, you'll be near me. Stay here with me in the flood, in the flood.
Whoa. Okay. That was kind of impressed. I don't know if you noticed that, but the lyrics were different. It's not "Am I raindrops?" It's not a question, but it is "I am raindrops." So a statement, right? And there was kind of a B part in that song where the singer was talking to a child. Maybe the singer was supposed to be Zoe. I don't know. Impressive. And that's exactly what I meant earlier, right? The presentation, all the things around the gameplay and the story, like, graphics, sound, and music. Great. Okay, guys. I think we're pretty much through the credits here. What I would like to know right now is, do we load into the save game right before the finale, or do we have a save game right now? But because as far as I know, the DLC, which we still gotta complete, right? The series hasn't finished yet. The DLC starts after the main story, so that should be right now, right? Or is the DLC a completely different game? Even I mean a different game in the sense of that we don't, progress with our character. I don't know. The inventory and stats and stuff like that, right? Okay, let's see if we can skip that. We can. So let's see where the game puts us. Back to base. Main quest completed. Okay, a lot of skill points. A lot of XP and a few skill points right there. Congratulations on completing the main game. Aloy's story will now continue in the Burning Shores DLC, set in an entirely new area of the map with new quests, characters, machines, weapons, skills, tools, outfits, collectibles, and more. Aloy will be contacted shortly with next steps to begin the journey. You can also replay the game from the beginning in New Game Plus at any time using the New Game Plus start point in the base. Ah, okay. Thanks for playing and enjoy the Burning Shores. The Horizon team. Thank you. There is a New Game Plus Memorial Grove. Hidden Ember. Am I going through all the all the, you know, pop-ups for the for Barren Light? That was the town, not Chain's Grave. Yeah. We flew over, or what's the point here? Okay, there's a New Game Plus thing. Start New Game Plus. Okay. Interesting.
Aloy, a certain complication has come to my attention that we must discuss.
Uh-huh.
I'll be waiting at Tilda's. It's proven to be a useful headquarters for my inquiries into the Zenith base. And don't worry, I haven't disturbed her precious art.
Fine. I'll be there when I can.
Okay, that's the Burning Shores then. Silence is gonna start it off, obviously. All right. Okay, guys. We actually finished the main game in this episode. Wouldn't have expected it to be that soon. So, let's see what our progress is telling us. 83.2%. Okay, so yeah, that's probably because we didn't do any of the challenges, you know, hunting ground things and stuff like that. Yeah, and we also have Spectre Prime here. Oh, it was actually weak versus acid damage, so basically the same as for the other Spectres, right? Yeah. All right. Yeah, so next up
The snow brought the chill.
is gonna be meeting Silence at Tilda's mansion. Has anything changed about the map so far? Not really, right? Except, ooh, hello. Okay. Let's see what this is gonna be. For now, I'm gonna save the game here and end this recording session for now. My throat starts feeling very sore, so I think I'm done for today. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the game so far. And you are as pleased as I am with how the story went and all of it, basically. Okay, and next time around, we're gonna hop into the DLC, to the Burning Shores then. Alright, then, thanks for watching and hope to see you around next time. Until then, bye-bye.